So you guys want to know what the best part about being blessed with the things that you want in life is? Literally sharing it with the person or the people around you. That's literally like the best part, like hands down. Like for example, I took Lil on a date yesterday, right? And before we left, I told her pick what car you want to drive, and she ended up picking this car. So we went out there, we had a good time, we ate, we talked, we laughed, and that literally like made my night, because you know, I'm able to drive the car that I was blessed with to go take us somewhere to have fun. Like that's literally like the best part, at least to me. Which brings me to my next thing. Like, I don't want you guys to take me like showing what I have as a flex. Instead, I want to be able to inspire you guys to do exactly what I'm doing, and that's chasing your dreams. Because literally what I'm doing, you can literally do the same thing. Every single person watching this video right now, I just want to let you know that whatever you want in life, chase it, because you never ever know what might happen. Oops, I think it was his turn. My bad. I just want to inspire you guys. Like, I'm not here to flex or like talk about what I have, act like I'm this big person that has all this money and stuff. Like, no, that's not it at all. Like, I'm just chasing my dreams day by day, and I'm just letting you guys know that you can do the exact same thing I'm doing. It doesn't even have to be about cars. It can be anything that you want, whether it's a job, whether, I don't know, like cars. If you just want money, chase it. I don't know, just chase it. That's the best advice I can give you, because literally 2-3 years ago, I couldn't even imagine being in the position that I am today. And it's funny that I say that, because my mind just flashed back on when I had the ST. When I first bought the ST, the first thing that I wanted, because I thought was cool but I had no idea what it did, was a blow-off valve. And I remember buying the blow-off valve as my first model. Literally bought it like within the same week I bought the car, right? And I reached out to somebody to help me install a blow-off valve. Now, if you guys know, if you've installed one, you know how simple it is. It's literally should take like 10 minutes. And I actually reached out to somebody to help me install it. They were kind of lagging, and so I ended up taking it up to myself to install it, and literally that's where it all started. And from there, it's pretty much, I just kept taking stepping stones. Like, I think after that, I ended up installing the intake by myself, and then I just kept going and going and going. So again, I just want to inspire you guys, let you know that whatever you want in life, chase it. I know that sounds as cliche as it does, but chase your dreams. But on another note, we were actually on our way to get the Z tinted. Finally, we are going to be doing 5% all the way around, except I was going to tint the windshield, but I decided not to, because this is a coupe. And actually, this is my first time owning, other than the Miata and the Soul. I don't really count those, even though they matter. But this is my first time owning like a coupe like this that has like blind spots. Like the Soul has blind spots, but the back window is like right there, and you can roll it down, you can look out of it, like it's not really that hard. This one, it's pretty bad. Like, this whole portion of the car is a blind spot. They put it, I don't know if you can even see it, but there's like a small mirror right behind that headrest that is literally pointless. They put it there just to put it there. But yeah, this car is pretty bad blind spot, so I'm kind of glad, because I've had the car, I believe, 2 weeks tomorrow. I'm kind of glad that I waited like a week to tint it, just so I can kind of get used to the car and like the blind spots that it has. But we are on our way to get it tinted, 5% all the way around except for the windshield. I'm actually excited, because as you know, tint really does change the look on a car, and this is technically going to be the first official mod that I've done, or that I am going to be doing to this car, so I'm pretty excited about it. But I wanted to give a shout out to my dad. I know my dad does watch the vlogs. I know he watches his vlogs. I want to give a shout out, because last video he did help me put on the Nismo muffler, and it looks phenomenal. I literally love the way that it looks. But not only did he help me with the last video, but he actually played a big part in us actually picking up this car. For one, he drove us to the dealership. Two is just like the support that he gave me on that day of picking up this car. Him being there to see me sign the first vehicle to my name. This is actually the first car that I've purchased on my own financially. Literally the first car, and it felt good to have him there. And actually, he was there too, because there ended up being a hiccup with the bank since it was a holiday. So he was there. So I just want to give a shout out to you, Dad. Appreciate it. Love you. And I know you're watching this, so I just want to say thank you. All right, so we dropping the car off. Man, this car looks so sick, man. I cannot wait. Absolutely can't wait. Look how clean it looks. Sheesh, I can see why people turn their heads sometimes. Car looks so good, man. That's crazy. I can't believe that's mine. All right, so good thing I had Lil follow me in the soul. Actually, one of you pointed out last video that I had a soul that was red. This car is faded, like it looks pink, but I don't even care because this car on a full tank gives me about 350 to 400, and it takes me about $25 to $30 to fill up. So now that we dropped off the Nismo for tint, another thing that I wanted to bring up to you guys is we got the ST back. What was it, Friday? We got it back, and I have an issue now. We're running into an issue where the intake temps are actually higher than the charge air temps, and they're both supposed to be around the same degree, and it's supposed to be, I think it's around like, I want to say 3 to 5 degrees hotter than it is outside. And now I'm running, like, it was what, like 50 degrees on Friday?
It was like 64, I think.
Yeah, like 64 degrees, but my intake air temps were like 100 degrees.
Yeah.
So there's something going on, I don't know what. I'm not gonna blame the dealership yet. I'm gonna jack the car up, I'm gonna check it out. And then we'll go from there. I wanna hopefully do that today. Kind of knock it out because it's been a couple days, and that's the only reason why I haven't been driving that car. I only drove it that day, and then after that I stopped driving because I want to check that out first, make sure everything's good, and then we'll proceed. Because not only are the intake air temps higher, but I have a boost leak somewhere, so I don't know if that like goes hand in hand with each other. So we'll check it out hopefully when I get home, and then hopefully it's something simple because I really don't want to deal with the dealership again. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're looking nice. Yes, I like it. So real quick, I wanted to get out and show you guys, walk around how it looks with the windows tinted. But like I said, every car looks way different and way better when the windows are tinted. Looks way different and way better with the windows tinted. Now I just gotta go home and wash it. Looks nice though. You like it? No, I told him not to do the windshield. If I want it done, I'll wait.
It's done because it's so dark.
Yeah, that's exactly why I didn't want to do it.
It's all done.
That's exactly why. It's all the dust and dirt and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Comes on. Looks nice, huh?
JD cars. I want to drive this one. You drive that one.
Stop that. I just gotta go home and wash it because it's dirty. Way better. I was telling Lil the other day that when you put tint in the car, like it creates like a whole different vibe in the car.
I mean, it looks so good.
Whole different vibe. Now it got my touch on it. Just by tint. Like nothing else. Just by tint, it got my touch on it.
I like it.
A coupe tinted 5%. Can't go wrong with it, man.
Nope. Looks good.
I like it.
Wow.
Now I feel good about driving this car because before, like, it was just, I don't know, it's like everybody's watching me, everybody can see me, especially at night when the lights are on and then you pass by the car. I hate that. Absolutely hate that.
Yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, oh, these lights to see in here.
Exactly. But
now?
Now we in, boys. We rolling. Alright, so we gotta go home because we got a whole bunch of stuff to do today, so let's get to it. Maybe in another video. Alright, so we're back at home. I decided that I'm gonna pick the camera back up tomorrow and we will continue with this video and troubleshooting the STs because I got so much to do today that I had to like weigh something out. So us troubleshooting that car is something that I'm just gonna take care of tomorrow. So I will pick the camera back up tomorrow. And it's the next day and we are back. It is extremely freezing outside, which brings me to my next thing. I am not looking forward to winter. I hate those days where you gotta work in your car and it's just way too cold outside. So you're underneath the car and then you hit your hand like on something and it just hurts so bad because it's so cold. So I looked at everything. I even took out the intake air sensor and cleaned that. The only thing I found was there was a small gap right behind here. You guys can't see because it's dark, but basically this is a two-part box. So this is a cover that comes up. There was a gap right behind there that I had to close by just kind of adjusting it and screwing it down. So I don't know if that was it, but we're gonna go take it on a drive and see if that fixed it. I mean, I didn't really see anything obvious, so we'll see. All right, so the temps, it's 72 degrees outside. Intake air temp is 77, so 765. So it's about 5 degrees. So that is Honestly, it's in a parameter, so I think it got a little bit better. I also did peak 27 psi, so that's where I should be at. Maybe I'm just being paranoid because I haven't had this car in a month. Honestly, the car feels good. I think I'm just being paranoid. I think I do need new gas in here though. I didn't get it on camera, but prior to me starting it, it died on me like twice. So I'm thinking that it's a gas problem. Hopefully it's a gas problem. Pulls nice and strong though. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys what it does when it starts up. I showed you guys before, but I'm gonna see if it does it worse this time. Alright, just watch the RPMs. And then it dies. Right? So I try it again. And then it dies. And then it comes back. So I'm about to take the car back to Ford because it's still having the same startup issue where like sometimes it will legit stall, other times it will like act like it wants to stall. And obviously like it didn't do it before. I've already tried wasting all the gas in the tank, putting new gas in it, and I also tried reflashing the ECU and it still does the same exact thing. So taking the car back to Ford, already made the appointment, and I'll keep you guys updated on that.
Listen. Listen. Listen.